Right. Right. So we just gonna go ahead and get started because I just backed up into my dock and I just want to address something right quick. And plus, believe it or not, I'm live back on TikTok. I'm back on TikTok. I'm live back on TikTok. I guess I'm out of TikTok jail now. you know, last time we was live on TikTok. I was banned for bullying and and for hateful speech. Like, really? All right, so let's go ahead and do this right quick. I just want to do this right quick and wonder why I'm going live because on TikTok because like I said, I want to address how the Lockout Men podcast show actually go. All right. I just feel that I need to explain the process. All right. So first thing first, I want to thank each and every one of my guests that had came on and chop it up with me. I really do. Thank you very much. See, basically what it is over here, all right, it's all about the conversation. It's all about the conversation and getting to know one another. I mean, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. All right. It's about it's about getting to know one another. It's about getting the conversation in, and it's about having a good time, and passing the time as well. You know, basically you look at my channel as a conversation channel. That's why I feel like on TikTok, it's my content is not for TikTok. All right. But for TikTok to give me what can I say? To give me good content, that's a good thing. But I also come across some good, interesting people on TikTok. So basically, if I see somebody that's interesting or anything like that, they necessarily number one, they necessarily don't have to be in the trucking. You don't have to be a truck driver to have a conversation with me. You don't. I have conversations with different types of people, different types of walks, different types of life, different types of lifestyles. It doesn't necessarily has to be trucking because like I said, I'm a truck driver, but my channel is not a trucking channel. All right. But I'm in the truck driver sphere though. All right. So I meet, greet, and come across a whole bunch of people that I'd like to conversate with. Now, once I reach out to you, because on TikTok it's different than reaching out to somebody on YouTube, which is my platform of choice. So with TikTok, you pretty much got to go into the comment section. You got to get their attention by letting them know that, hey, my name is such and such and such and such. I'm interested in getting a conversation in with you. And, are you interested? Once they reply back to me, they be like, yeah, let's do it. Let's talk, whatever, whatever. And then after that, we can connect in the follow because you can't DM on TikTok. You can't direct DM them like you do on Instagram, but you can't direct DM them on TikTok. You both of you guys got to be following each other in order to conversate with each other. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because with Instagram, you get bombarded with a whole bunch of DMs and all like that. But on TikTok, like I said, you guys got to be following each other in order to conversate with each other in the background. Hey, Ali, what's going on? I see you. Um, so with that said, the invite goes out, and then once we connect, then we'll connect in the background and try to make it work. Once you reach out to me and all like that, and I don't hear from you, then I'll kind of come back at you again. Maybe I got like a 3-step process when I invite somebody. first step is to reach out to them and all like that. Let them know that I'm interested in talking to them, and we'll go from there. If I don't hear from you, then I'll send out just a reminder. Just say something like, "Hey, I'm trying to get a hold of you. Are you still interested in coming on? I mean, coming to talk to me and all like that." And then the third process is like, okay, well, this will be my last time, reaching out, thank you for your interest type deal. All right. Now, once we connect and we get the conversation in, let me explain something to you. I'm a truck driver. I'm a truck driver. Let me be a little bit more specific. I'm an LTL driver. All right. My time is like limited. So let me explain something to you about the Lockout Man podcast show. I am not only the host, but I'm the editor, the producer. I'm all that I'm all that in one. All right. I am all that in one. All right. It ain't like once I get finished talking to somebody, I send the MP3 over to my editor and they get it out, got to, do all that stuff. Not only that, I upload and I upload, but I put in the time for it to post. All right. Now let me explain to you the conversation process. Now, I was called out this morning. I was called out by one of my previous guests that I talked to, and all like that. Nice girl. I like her. She got some crazy ass content, and I still like her. But she called me out on her live feed this morning, and I want to address that. All right. Look, it's not about look. Don't think of it as wasting time. Think of it as we met each other. It's all about the conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is. It's all about the conversation. I had a good time talking to you. All right. But let me explain something to you like everybody else, because you're not the only one that kind of questions me on that. All right. Not only did I talk to you that day, but I talked to like 10 other people that day. Okay. All right. See, it's not like it ain't like I talk to you, then I edit it and then I throw it up there. No. I wonder why my podcast the way it is that it gives me a chance to, talk to people, have a good time with people, pass the time with people and all like that. That's why I have you guys to sign the release. All right. So just in case, situation like that happens. All right. So I talk to like a gang of people every day. My free time to actually edit and putting it together it's only one day, and that's Saturday. I only get a 34-hour reset. All right. I only get 34 hours, and within that Saturday, I try to edit a lot of the podcasts together so that I could get them ready to be uploaded later that night. Now, once they upload, all right, they go in what is called a queue. All right, a queue is it's like it. Let me see if I can break it down like this. All right, so you watch your favorite TV show, right? You watch your favorite episode, your favorite TV episode. When they record all the episodes, they break each episode, they break within that amount of film that they got, they break it down in each episodes, and then they put it up to be shown on a specific time. Let me explain something to you. Like I said, I've been doing this for years. I got people that I talked to last year posting this year. You see what I'm saying? I got a lot of my subscribers coming back like, yeah, hey, that's a good conversation, Lockout. But why do it sound like you guys had that last year because it was last year when we talked. You know what I'm saying? But the 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 post or the episode could come out this year, this week, this month, next year. I like I said before, I have a whole bunch of people that I talk to on the daily. I got people reaching out to me by text. I got people reaching out to me by DM. I got people reaching out to me by email. I got people reaching out to me by phone. And it's all about, again, like I said, it's all about the conversation over here. It's not about it's not even about getting the episode up and posted. You know, it's about the connection that I make with that person because we still talk. I even got people calling me up just to talk to me offline. Hey, Lockout, this is between me and you. I would rather keep this between me and you, but I want to get your advice or whatever, or just have an ear just to listen to me vent. And that's what I'm pretty much here for. So I want to apologize. I want to apologize for anybody feeling any kind of way about not seeing your episode yet. Once I get finished editing, I will send you the link. But again, even with that, it's not going to be necessarily posted on. It's not going to be posted on the channel yet. But the link that I send you will be open so that you can share it with your audience or your or on your social media. So I thought I'd just come on here. I thought I'd just come on here just to, kind of explain because, like I said, I ain't want the young lady that I was in the live feed with, great young lady, by the way. But I didn't want her to think, because she was like, I felt that my time was wasted and all like this, that, and the third. And, you kept bugging me or anything like that. No, it wasn't about bugging you or anything. I mean, we made the connection, and I was up under the impression that we could get together and talk and all like that, but you had other things to do, and that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that. That's why I said I have a 3-step process of trying to get a hold of you and trying to get this conversation done. I mean, after the third process, I'm not going to bother you. I'm not going to stop following you because, I like what you're doing. I mean, I come over there and show support. I come over there and chat. I come over there and leave comments. I come over there and leave likes. I'm not going to stop doing that, but I don't want you to be in your feelings or feel any kind of way that that the episode or the pod or the recording that we did is not out yet. So let me break down the policy because you also said just delete it or whatever. We good? We good. Well, we're good. So we about to go ahead and end this real soon. But what I want to say right quick is I have a podcast release that everybody replies to. It's a digital document and it's legally binding. That once you read it, that's why I tell people to read it from top to bottom. And then after you read it from top to bottom, you reply back agreeing to the release. Once you agree to the release, it's legally binding. All right. It's a digital footprint. It's like a digital contract of sorts. All right. So on that release, it states that in exchange for the conversation, I get to use your voice and I get to use whatever you share with me on that episode, unless you tell me in the middle of the conversation, in the midst of that conversation, hey, this part right here, I want you to leave out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I will leave that out for you or whatever. But for in exchange for that, It lets you know that your voice, that this is going to be recorded, and everything that you say, everything that you say can be used on the show. Then down at the bottom, my government name, saying that I am the sole owner of the content I'm the sole owner of the podcast, the content of the podcast, and anything else that goes along with that podcast. If you agree, reply back, and that's your legally binding. So I know a lot of people could come on and say, well, that's my story, and that's, I don't want it posted and all like that. No, once you reply back to me and give me consent on the content that I have and the conversation that we have with you, that conversation, that content becomes mine. All right. So I'm just saying. So just to let you know, you did sign off. You did sign off on it and all like that. And I'm again, this ain't just to come and get at you. It's just to let you know that I enjoyed our conversation. For starters, I enjoyed our conversation. I enjoy you. I like what you do I like what you do over there, and I'm going to continue to follow you. But I understand you felt some kind of way because you see all the other posts and all like that, and you just kind of wondering like, well, where's ours at? Now, if you got my number, you call me directly, and I give that to everybody. You got my text number, and you have my main number. So if you have any questions or anything like that, or concerns or anything like that, by all means, call me and say, hey, Lockout, hey, what's the deal with our podcast? When is it going to come out? And I could tell you behind the scenes when it comes out, or if it was edited or not. And again, like I said, I'm a one-man band over here. I'm a one-man band. Not only that I'm the host, I'm the conversationalist, I'm the editor, I'm the chief, I'm the I'm the producer, I'm the uploader. Once I upload it to YouTube, then again it goes into a queue, and then it's at the bottom of the queue. I mean, I wish now if you follow me on YouTube, Lockout Man, basically that's where you guys should follow me at, because that's my platform of choice. But follow me on YouTube, and next time I go live or something like that, I can actually show you the queue of the people that I've talked to. Because like I said, in the day, I talk to maybe about 10, 15 people a day. I mean, I like when I get up in the morning, shower and shave, and then pre-trip and all like that, I check my DM, I check my email, I check my texts, I reach back out, and we get the conversation going. It could be as early as 7:00 in the morning when I be talking to people, and it could be as late as 10:00 at night when I finish, and then after I do that, I take the memory card, I dump it into the master drive, I clean out the memory card, and I do it all over again. And then what I do is take the master drive home for the week. And then what I do is I try to do at least 10. I try to do at least 10 because, I do have a life also, so I don't be on the computer on my day off, because technically I only get one. Only get one day. But again, I just want to come on, kind of like set the record straight, you know what I'm saying, and try and kind to, let you know how the Lockout Men podcast works over here. All right. So I do appreciate everybody that I have talked to. And again, like I said, think of it this way. It's about the conversation. It's not about, trying to get it out for the masses yet. But for me at the time, it's about the conversation. And the conversation we had was a great one. I gotta admit, we had a great time talking. You know, it was I believe it's like over an hour or something like that. So so I'm just saying, you know, just be patient. Just be patient. I'll send you the link when it's done. I'll send you the link and you can, you can upload it and promote it that way. But I think what I'm going to do with this is add a little disclaimer in the release now, because like I said, you're not the only one that called me up and questioned like, yo, when our podcasts are going to come out, when is going to do this, when is going to do that. Now, just know that I don't necessarily say when it's going to come out. You know what I'm saying? I just say that I will send you the link when it's done. So it doesn't necessarily means that when we get finished talking, it's going to come out that day or that night or whatever. You know, like I said, I got people that I talked to before that's coming out this year, or talked to last year that's coming out this year. And I still got connections with them. They still come on, they still talk. And, you know, when they talk to me again, even for a follow-up, like I talked to a few people for follow-ups, and they stuff might not come out. The follow-up for this year probably won't come out until next year. I mean, it's June already. It's 6 months in. And if you go to the playlist, it shows you that I talked to like over 400-500 people within the last couple of years of the iteration of the Lockout Men podcast show, you know, the conversation, you know. So again, like I said, I do appreciate you guys. I really do. I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the comments and everything. But again, you do have, if for anybody out there that I have talked to previously, and y'all want to know what's the hang up, the hold up, or the process, feel free to reach out to me at my main number that I called you on, or that you called me on, or hit me up 216-600-2090. That's the text line, and we can go from there. I could tell you, I could tell you where you at on the queue. I could tell you the process where you at as far as me getting it in. But let you know, I'm a busy guy. I'm a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? Just like you guys do your lives over there with truck drivers, they could pop in and pop out and all like that. I'm different over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm different over here. Everything is recorded and everything is uploaded at a later date. All right. So I appreciate you guys on TikTok for popping in. Allie, let me see. Hold on, Allie. I see you. I'm about to, let's see. Let's see. How's truck driving life? Oh, truck driving life is good, bro. It's real good. Thank you. Thank you. Allie, how are you? I'm good, Allie. Thank you very much. I appreciate you bouncing in, catching all the heat today, but oh well, everybody gets a turn. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, it's pretty much, it's like I said, when you do, when you watch these TV shows and all like that, you got to know that the TV show wasn't produced in a day. They didn't go out, record it, edit it, and upload it, and you'll be able to watch it today. No, it's like, it's done like maybe last year, maybe 6 months ago, or whatever the case. And then they chop it down, and then it will be, it will come out at a later date. So, Chappelle Hannon, Lockout Men 100. What's good with you, bro? D Nitty in the house. What's good? But what you guys really need to do, all right, because what you guys really need to do, y'all need to go on YouTube. All right. That's Lockout Men podcast show on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. and hit that bell notification. So when your episode do come out, you'll be notified when it comes out. All right. If anything before that, again, reach out to me. You know, you got full range. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one. Let me explain before I get out, and I know it's taking a little bit long because I gotta get back on the road. I'm not the one to go back and forth on social media. All right. That's something that you guys are gonna know about me. All right. And the only thing that I'm addressing it is because I want the people of TikTok to know what I'm all about. Number one, I'm not about the beef. I'm not about I'm about steak and seafood. I fucks with a seafood boil. I'm telling you. Motherfucking crab legs, lobster, shrimp. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. So I'm all for the seafood and for the beef, which is a good steak, which is cooked at medium well with a baked potato or some chive. Okay, I'm getting off the mark. But anyway, I just want you guys over here on TikTok to know that we're not about, I'm not about the back and forth. You know, you do a video response, I do a video response, you do a video response, I do a video response. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. If you have any issues with me or anything like that, my phone numbers is out there and you can get in contact with me and we can do this mano y mano. Am I right, D Nitty? We can do this mano y mano. We don't have to do, we not for the social media antics, the shenanigans over here. But I do appreciate you guys coming on. I appreciate the conversation and all like that. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you. And I will continue to follow you guys and give you guys the support on TikTok, especially if I talk to you and met you through TikTok, because I have met some awesome, interesting people on TikTok. Even though I'm not a fan of this app, all right, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't like TikTok. I'm not a fan of this app, but I'm just letting you guys know that for the people that I have met, I'm good. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Until next time, everybody, we about to get on up out of here. D Nitty. Hey, Nitty, man, look, up here in Minnesota, Canterbury, last night. Listen, man, I'm just gonna give you this one pivotal hand, right? So the pot was huge. I'm gonna fast track it to the turn. The turn came a jack, which give me my straight. It was 2 diamonds on the flop. I match it. I go all in with the last 100. I mean, with the 100, right? Because I have maybe about 110, 120, because, I play 100. But I go all in with the 100. Dude on the seat side of me over here contemplating. I mean, he was in the tank for like 5-10 minutes, bro. Contemplating. I'm over here like, maybe I should call the clock. But last time, you know what happened last time I called the clock. So contemplating. He finally calls. The other dude with the flush draw contemplates for about another 10-15 minutes, bro. And he over here like, well, I'm getting a good price, call 100 to win 2, and the pot. Bro, you didn't even have to call, my G. Guess what the fuck happened on the river, bro? You fucking guessed it. He hit his flush on the river, man. Now I'm upset. Now I'm on tilt. I'm for real. Last night I was like beyond pissed, bro. I mean, I wasn't showing it at the table, but I was pissed because if the dude in the seat next to me didn't fucking call with his fucking 2 pair, the other dude would have folded as well. So get back at me behind the scenes, man, and we can talk about that hand more in depth. Until next time, everybody, y'all take it easy. I'm about to bounce up out of here. Allie, thank you very much for showing up. Everybody on TikTok, thank you very much. I guess TikTok is going to let this go because it's not bullying or harassing or whatever the case. But thank you very much. We are gone.